Maisura, Shaiva, welcome to your group lesson class. Sahar, Salem, Irat, Kamantevalev, welcome to your group lesson class. My name is Carol and I'll be your teacher for today. I am coming to you live from Cape Town in South Africa. Class, if you can hear me, please show by raising your hand. Maisura, Sahar, Irat, thank you very much, Sahar. Maisura, can you hear me? Okay, fantastic. Irat, I don't know whether you're there or you've just stepped away. Either way, you're most welcome to the class. Okay. I'll start with you, Maisura. Please introduce yourself. Tell me which country you're from and what you do. Go ahead, Maisura.
Hello, Carol. Hello, my classmates. I am from Russia, Tatarstan. I'm a teacher. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're from Russia, from Tatarstan. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sahar, Marcia, and Vadim, welcome to our lesson. Sahar, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Sahar, lovely to have you. You're from Saudi Arabia. Marcia Lemos, please introduce yourself to the class. Go ahead, Marcia. Marcia, you are from Brazil. Nice to meet you too. Vadim, please introduce yourself. Alright, Vadim is from Russia. Lovely to have you in our class. Somebody has their mic open, class. Please close your mic. I'm echoing. Hello, please disconnect your mic. Someone has their mic open. Fantastic. All right, awesome. To those of you that joined our class later on, my name is Carol. I'll be your teacher for today. I am coming to you live from Cape Town in South Africa. I'm coming to you live from Cape Town in South Africa. Okay. Class, the topic of our lesson today, is looking for an apartment. Looking for an apartment. Okay. What I want to say before our lesson goes further, the word apartment means it's this is American English for the British word flat, a place to stay. A place to stay. Some flats are different. They are different in sizes. Some flats are 4-bedroomed, others are 2-bedroomed, others are 1-bedroomed, like a loft. And these are places that we stay, sometimes in a block with so many other people, and we sometimes have to share garage space or maybe where we hang our clothes and so on. But an apartment, American English, flat is the same word as apartment, that's British English. So when we look for an apartment, we're basically looking for a place to stay. So our lesson will be about accommodation. Okay, we're also going to use words to describe. It's also descriptive in nature, to describe what is happening around us. We shall also use opposites, okay, in our lesson. Alright, let's move on to the next slide, class. There we go. How would you describe these apartments? How would you describe these apartments? We have 3 pictures there. Picture 1, okay, which is this white one. Picture 2 and picture 3. Marcia, go ahead, thank you. You say the first one is a clean apartment for you, the second one colorful, and of course the last one you would love to stay there. It is fancy. Wow. Maisura, go ahead, thank you.
I'd like to start with the third picture, photo. It is, I think it is preloaded with furniture. It is not too spacey, and I think it is dim in, maybe I have forgotten the word. It is not very light. The first picture is, I think, it is spacious and light, and there is a lot of fresh air, I think, because there are light windows. There are no windows, as I see. And the third one is spacious, light, and there are no much there is no much furniture there.
Sparsely furnished, meaning very little furniture there. You're also talking about the colorful room, ideal for children. It's light, and then you're also saying the third picture, this one, you say it is a bit dim, probably not your kind of environment that you would like. Sahar, go ahead. Thank you very much there, Sahar. You are talking about all the furniture in this home being beautiful. It's quite ideal for almost all these rooms, they are saying, and it looks quite expensive. Okay, anybody else there? Keiichi Moki, welcome to our lesson. Please feel welcome enough to speak and contribute in the lesson with the other students. Vadim, how would you describe these apartments? Vadim, how would you describe these apartments? Very much there. Thank you very much there, Vadim, for that contribution. All right, Keiichi, would you like to speak? Keiichi, would you like to speak?
Yeah. For the first picture, this apartment, how can you say, some modern furniture are equipped and very bright. And the second picture, it looks very spacious. And third picture, it is elaborated and very expensive. Thanks.
Interesting choice of words there. Elaborate, expensive. Thank you so much there, Keiichi. Class, let's move on to the next slide. There we go. Describe your home in a rental advert. Talk about design, features, and location. Okay, I'd like us to just go back a bit. This is what you call a contemporary kind of an apartment. When we use the word contemporary in English, we are talking about a modern, okay, kind of an environment. Contemporary can be used across the board. When I say across the board, I mean it can be used with anything. You can describe music as contemporary, modern music like hip-hop, funky music, food, contemporary styles of cooking. You're putting the microwaves, you're grilling, you're steaming without all these things, you're frying without oil. That's a contemporary or modern way of doing things. Okay, this room also falls into colorful and modern. Okay, this is what we would call the retrogressive, the retro kind of room. A retro kind of room is a room that reminds you of what happened in the past. Retro means old. Okay, old. So the opposite of contemporary is retro. Modern and old, Victorian kind of setting. In this picture here, you can see this looks like a British home, the kind of place where you would go there and you have what we call British English tea with cookies, English tea with cookies, and this is so enjoyable, and you can see yourselves drinking from the finest china. All right. So having said that, there we go. I want you to talk about your house, the design of your house, its features and its location. This person called Richard says his house is of contemporary design. It is furnished, has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a kitchen, a living room, and a balcony. It is located near public transportation. Call Richard for details. Then he leaves his number. So you can share with me the kind of home that you have, class. Share with me the kind of home that you have. You can even talk about other things, accessibility to the mall, a hospital, things like that. Yes, Sahar, go ahead. Sahar, you live in a 2-bedroom, you still live with your parents, it's close to transportation and a lot of other utilities. Thank you. Maisura Shaiva, go ahead and share with us the kind of, talk about the design and features and location of your home. Go ahead, Maisura. Very much there, Maisur. You live in a contemporary design house with a lot of modern furnishings in your house. Lovely to hear from you there, Maisura. Keishi, describe your home to us. Talk about the design, the features, and the location. Keishi.
Okay. My house has 3 bedrooms. 1 bath, kitchen and 1 living room and balcony with a small garden facing on south side, so I can get much sunshine. Close to station, it takes about 10 minutes on foot, so it's very convenient. My house is near to Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan, so it's very convenient. Thanks.
Very much there. Your house is quite convenient. You live quite close to public transportation, which is one of the things that's really quite important when you're looking for a house, the features and of course a location for your house. Thank you very much, Vadim. Please talk about the design and features and location of your home. Your home is well furnished in the modern style. Okay, well done, class. Thank you very much for those descriptions. Ask other students about their homes and see if there's one suitable for you. We have been listening to all the students share with us about their homes. Is there anyone who would like to live in anybody else's house in the class? Would you like to live in Saudi Arabia, in Russia, or in Tokyo? From the description that your friends gave, that your classmates gave about their homes. Okay, I can see no one wants to move from their current home. Anyone? Okay, alright, fine. Let's move on to the next class there. Next slide, sorry. Did you use any of these words? Group them into 2 columns of opposites. So we want to find the opposite of the word retro, spacious, contemporary, and cozy. For example, the opposite of retro. What is the opposite of retro, class? Yes, Sahar, go ahead. Then the opposite of retro is contemporary. Maisura, what is the opposite of spacious? You said spacious means wide, roomy. Now I want the opposite of the word spacious. Meaning if a room is not wide or big or roomy, what is its opposite? Anyone to our sister's class? What is the opposite of the word spacious?
Cozy?
Yes. Yes, well done. It is small or cozy. If something is referred to as cozy, usually know that it's not something very big. Can you add more opposite pairs to describe houses or apartments? Now it's time to do the opposites. Class, hello. Can you think of some more pairs? Yes, Sahar. Right, I just picked up an example of one there. Comfortable. The opposite of comfortable is uncomfortable. There. Is it a comfortable place that you have found? Yes, it's beautiful. It's very comfortable. Everybody wants to sit in comfort. Okay. Anybody else to describe more opposite pairs? Okay, Vadim, go ahead. Thank you. Alright, thank you very much there, Vadim. Well done. Well done, well done. Great work. Okay, how would you, class, describe the apartment in the advert below? We have picture 1 and picture 2. Picture 1 and picture 2, these are all being sold by Dening Chiang. He's the advertiser there, the person advertising the homes. It has been viewed by 127 people to date, and the condition of this place, from what they say, is excellent. The price is 270,000. Description: this huge modern upstairs apartment is decorated in white and grey with only the necessary it is decorated in white and grey with only the necessary furniture and basic steel fittings. Okay, so this is the picture that they're talking about, picture 2 there. How would you describe it? How would you describe it? Hello? Someone to describe this room for me. Yes, Sahar, go ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much there, Sahar. Well done, well said. It's a very clean environment, very specific, white, grey. Those are very clean, straightforward colors. And of course, the design is contemporary. It's unlike the one in the opposite there, though. Thank you so much. Anyone else, class? Anyone else? Okay. No one else wants to speak? Not a problem, class. It is a huge modern upstairs apartment. The contemporary design comes along. So we have contemporary versus retro. It is spacious, a lot of space. It is functional. It's not luxurious. It doesn't have those silk things like the first picture, picture 3. It doesn't look like the typical English kind of house. Is it elaborate or minimalist? It's very minimalist. What you see there is the basic. The chair, the table, the counter. There are no fancy curtains or little decorations and so on. Is it neutral or colorful? It is very neutral. It is white as snow. It's white. One was saying in my other lesson that the problem with these white counters and white everything, you cannot have them if you have children, because definitely your children shall be running around the house and they shall be learning how to write their names on your beautiful wall. Okay, having said that, let's move on to the next part of our slide. Which words describe your house or apartment? How do you feel about these features? Hello, class. Keiichi, Mysura, Sahar. Very much for you. It is spacious. Wow. Okay, spacious place that you stay. Mysura, what kind of place do you stay? Which words describe? Alright, thank you so much, Mysura. Thank you so much there for that description of your features, the features in your house. Usually, class, when we describe these features, you can tell that someone is in love with their home. Sahar, go ahead. Okay, that is what we call in English a fireplace. A fireplace. All houses with that call it a fireplace. Exactly as it is. Okay, alright, thank you so much. Any more questions? Okay, not a problem, class. Let's move on. There we go. You are working with a real estate agent to find housing. Student A tells student B what kind of housing you need. Student B tells student A which features you have and which you don't have. Student A tells student B what kind of housing you need. Student B tells student A which features you have and which you don't have. They say here at the bottom, a real estate agent is a person who organizes sales and rentals for houses and apartments. May I please have 2 volunteers to speak, class? Hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, may we speak? Someone to be student A and someone to be student B. Sahar, thank you so much. You be student A, and Vadim, you shall be student B. Go ahead, thank you. Done. Well done to the both of you. That was a lovely conversation that you had there. You spoke continuously for the past 4 minutes. Excellent work there. Well done. All right. That was Vadim and Sahar. Keishi, may you please be student A, and Maysura, please be student B. Keishi, student A, Maysura, student B.
I want to have a house with 2 bedrooms and kitchen and wide living and a small garden. Do you have this kind of house?
Sure. Would you like your house to be spacious or cozy, sparsely furnished, or without any furniture?
Of course, special house is better, but I cannot spend much money to the house, and yeah.
Well, we have a wide range of houses you would like to live. There is, I can offer you a small cottage next to the facing the small river, a small brook. It is not, I can't call it river, it is a brook. There is a small garden, kitchen garden behind the house. There are 2 bedrooms, a small kitchen, and what else would you like? And only necessary furniture.
Regarding furniture, if it is, how can I say, better, good furniture, it's okay. And I'm concerned about transportation condition. Is there any station near to the cottage?
15-minute walk, you can get to a bus stop, and you can go to the market. It is not very far from the place you are going to live.
Okay. Next week I want to see the cottage. Is it available for you?
Yes, I'll be pleased to show you the cottage, and of course it's available. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for such a beautiful lesson. It would be a pleasure for Maysura to show you the apartment. Alright, today in our lesson class we discussed different styles of design in housing. We talked about various features of houses and apartments, and we reviewed house ads. Before you go, have you ever used housing ads to talk about your experiences? What are the most effective ways to find a place to live in your city? Class, what are the most effective ways to find a place to live in your city? Yes, Sahar, go ahead. And then Keishi, you can speak after Sahar. Well done. Keishi, your hand was up, and then Maysura. Keishi, your hand was up, and then Maysura. Go ahead, Keishi.
Yeah, we got many housing advertisements with newspaper every day. At first, to see the ad, and if I can see the suitable housing to meet the real estate agent and go to see the house. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Keishi. We have to rush Maysura. Go ahead, Maysura. Go ahead, thank you.
Long ago, I looked for an apartment, and first of all, I bought a newspaper with advertisements and read them. And the second effective way was asking my friends and relatives to help me to find the apartment.
Thank you very, very much. There are so many ways to find a place to live. Send emails, put posters by the shops, by the shopping malls. You can post in the newspaper. So many different ways of trying to find. Word of mouth, tell a friend, oh, I'm looking for a place for June, please find me a place. You can tell people. If you're a teacher, you can even tell your students, please help your teacher look for a place to stay. And most of the time you find that these are very effective ways of trying to find a place to live. Klaus, thank you so much for a very active lesson. Well done, good work. I am about to leave you. I was very encouraged by this lesson. You performed quite well. Please do come back again. Thank you so much, Keishi, Maisura, Sahar, Vladim, Ayash. It was lovely having you. Yes, I will release the slides to you. There we go. There are the slides there. Thank you so much, Klaus. Goodbye.